for round 2. This hand is a mulligan. Josh won die roll. He's on play. This is a quite keepable hand. Right. All right. Oh wow! Because we drew the second Bloodstained Mire, we're just gonna Thoughtseize right now. If we hadn't, pretty sure we would have played the Dismal Backwater. But we're gonna Thoughtseize. Okay. So here's where we need to know. Okay. So there's a good chance that Josh just won't draw land next turn. If he does, he doesn't have any protection spells. So I'm fine with him playing the Favored Hoplite. It's a lot of threats, though. I think I need to take one of them. I think I do take the Favored Hoplite, just because if he doesn't draw land, it gives us more time to set up. Not very scared of the Pilgrim when Josh has to draw multiple lands. Not very scared of the Aqueous Form. I think the hand was a fine keep in the dark, but it's incredibly soft to turn 1 Duress or turn 1 Despise or Thoughtseize. So, all right, let's see what he plays first. Hero by Rose, sure. I'm going to go ahead and fetch. I don't want to draw more swamps, and it puts another card in the graveyard for the Treasure Cruise that's coming up in a few turns. And I'm going to Bile-Blight in our main phase. We're not trying to get value out of trades here. Alright, I'm going to fetch a basic island and downfall it. We're not trying to get value out of trades or get our opponent to commit. We're just trying to trade 1 for 1 and then refill with cards like Treasure Cruise. So, alright, Seeker of the Way, Aqueous Form, and alright. Evolving Wild lets us cast Treasure Cruise for 1. So if we draw into a Bile-Blight, we can cast that, or multiple discard spells. Get a basic island, Treasure Cruise for the minimum. Oh. Okay, we're doing the 2 Thoughtseizes, so we're already starting to refuel. Aqueous Form, Heliod's Pilgrim, and Eidolon of Countless Battles. Well, we're taking the Pilgrim and the Eidolon. So, Josh just doesn't have threats. Next turn, if we draw literally nothing, we can play a Swamp and Treasure Cruise for 5. Okay. Josh drew land, he's gonna start scrying. He puts a card on bottom. Alright. So hopefully this Treasure Cruise draws us into a removal spell. It does not. And we're all the way down at 8 from Thoughtseizing and fetching. So, alright, casting Despise is not going to be useful here. Hopefully Josh just drew a land. But, alright, looks like a creature. Alright, that's fine. And we are dead. No, we're not. Alright, so if Josh draws a land or another creature, we're okay. But okay, so we hit a Seeker. I don't. Oh, Singing Bell Strike is main board, right? As a tutor target for the hero, or sorry, the pilgrim. All right, so he's scrying, leaves it on top. Where is he attacking is the question. Both of us. Okay. So I still need to hit. That was not it. All right. So just bona fide dead here. If I'd hit a removal spell, I would have been likely okay, but just flooded out a lot. In the late game, and hit a discard spell that I didn't need. Board in Vault, Downfall, Drowns, and Lurkers on the Sphinx, and take out the Cruises and one dig. The Ashiok and a Dissolve. Maybe I want Cruises instead of Digs, just because I can cast them for less mana. We'll try that. Cut the second Dissolve, and we'll give that a shot. So let's see how it does. This is keepable. I'm going to delay fetching because I want to draw more lands. But we have double Bile Blight to interact with anything. We have Drown in Sorrow or Downfall to clean up on 3. Hopefully that'll be enough. Seeker resolves. That's getting Bile Blighted end of turn. Still need to draw another land. Or getting Bile Blighted now. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Didn't draw another land. Drew actually exactly the opposite. Most expensive card in our deck, essentially. Okay. We'll attempt to Bile Blight on the end step. Hopefully he protects it. Okay, Ajani's Presence makes it a 4/4, which gets it out of range. And then when we untap, we'll be able to downfall it if we draw a land. Which we did not. That is very awkward. Okay. I mean, we had multiple draw steps. Like, as you saw, we even missed a land drop, and we still would have been fine if we had drawn another one. Ordeal draws a bunch of cards. I think our downfalls are useless now. I would love to draw any blue fetch. Go get an island, add a card to our graveyard. Let us downfall. That's not ideal, but maybe it'll get us there. Need Josh to brick a ridiculous amount to even have a hope of getting out of this alive. Like, any sort of effect to counter our downfall, a Johnny's Presence, God's Willing, or Stubborn Denial, or Feed Resistance. So it's a lot of cards that kill us right now. A lot of cards that prevent us from stabilizing. But if we get the chance to double Hero's Downfall, we should be okay. Alright, I'm going to try this on Josh's Upkeep. It doesn't really matter, but... Oh, actually, I need to try it now because Stubborn Denial isn't an out right now. If Josh has any answer to this at all, we're dead. He does not? Okay. Step 1. Step 2 is try the same thing next turn on the Hoplite. I hope it works then as well. Unless he can kill us right now, which is unlikely but possible. Like, Defiant Strike into 2 more spells does it, I'm pretty sure. Alright. No Ordeal of Thassa, no... Okay. Defiant Strike, so we want to describe before he drew, which makes sense. Takes it up to a 4. So... another Defiant Strike and then something else? Or... okay. That's reasonable. Seeker of the Way. That's not going to be good. I have to downfall here. Hopefully the other cards in... oh well, that's just game. I was gonna say, hopefully the other cards in Josh's hands are creatures, but I mean, Feet just kills us. Alright, so that's another match. We lost 0-2. Which was not great. I like a 27th land in the deck for what it's worth. I think that being easier to curve out is great, and we end up drawing enough cards that having an extra land doesn't matter so much. So my ideal version of blue-black is a little different, though. A little closer to Adrian Sullivan's and Andrew Cuneo's, but a couple tweaks on my end. Anyways, the big question is, can we rally and win the next 3 rounds to put a winning record? We've had a winning record the first 3 weeks, so I don't want to break that trend now, but it looks like we might have to. Anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.